My C drive is full without reason.
My C drive, SSD, the drive on which I installed the OS, recently shows that it's almost full. Japanese text says, empty space is 6.98 GB out of 105 GB. But when I checked by computing all the folders' size, including hidden folders, the result is as below. Japanese text says, size, 54.9 GB, size on disk, 45.2 GB. I tried system file cleanup and emptying the recycle bin, but nothing changed.
Would you guys give me some suggestions, please?
There are several things you could try. Get an overview about your disk space. If you want general information about what is using disk space on your computer, you can use tools like WinRStat, which can be found at this URL. There is a portable version available at this URL. Select the drives you want to have information about and start the analysis. The result is pretty much self-explanatory. You get an overview of directories and files sorted by size. Additionally, you get a visual representation of the used disk space. Use Storage Sense. You find that under Settings and GT, System and GT, Storage, or just type Storage after you opened your Win 10 Start menu. Storage Sense is the successor of the good old Key Manager application, which has been deprecated by Microsoft. Source, this URL. Clean up the Windows Component Store. Open a PowerShell session as admin and analyze your component store by running. This can take several minutes to complete. If it gives you the advice to clean up the component store, run. You get more information by running. Check for the existence of volume shadow copies. List information about the shadow storage. Or get information about the shadow files. Delete the oldest one on your C drive by running. Alternatively, you could delete them all. Disable and re-enable hibernation. The hiberfill.sys hidden system file is located in the root folder of the drive where the operating system is installed. It is approximately as big as the amount of random access memory, RAM, installed on the computer, as it stores a copy of the system memory on your hard disk when the hybrid sleep setting is turned on. Disable hibernation. Enable hibernation. Hope that helps.
You can use an application called WinRStat. It shows you graphically how space is organized on the disk, through colored blocks that vary in size. The heavier the file, the bigger the block. Here's a screenshot of this application. I highly recommend it.
If this is a fresh Windows install, you likely have a massive page file and a huge amount of allocated virtual memory. Go to Computer in GT, Properties in GT, Advanced System Settings in GT, Performance Settings in GT, Advanced in GT, change virtual memory. And set it to equal or greater amount max than your current amount of RAM. Or to an LT, 1 GB if you have an SSD and know what you are doing, and have in GT, 16 GB of RAM. Having Hibernate enabled also potentially uses a large amount of disk space. Disable Hibernate using Power CFG and CMD. The command is available with a quick web search. For me, it saved almost 60 GB of disk space on a fresh Windows install that had 32 GB of RAM.
You may want to consider searching for your largest files just in case one of your programs is behaving badly. I recently had an issue on my work computer where Avast and Outlook were at odds, and Avast would make an infinitely increasing TMP file until there was literally no space left on my drive. In File Explorer, try searching for size column gigantic. This might give you a better idea of what is causing the issue if it's not just you've got a ton of programs installed.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.